Bem-vindos ao meu canal, meu nome é Raíssa, você que é novo no canal, muito prazer por conhecer você. Você que é mais velho no canal, também é ótimo rever você por aqui. No nosso vídeo de hoje, eu vim trazer daquele mesmo quadro, Testemunhos Que Transformam. Hoje eu vim trazer um pastor que pelo menos eu não acho ele muito conhecido. Provavelmente algumas pessoas talvez conheçam, mas eu acho o testemunho dele muito bonito. Não é algo assim, uau, surpreendente, sabe? Mas é algo muito interessante. Os livros dele também. Que é o pastor Francis Chan. Ele é autor e professor e pregador protestante americano. Ele é ex-pastor de ensino da Cornerstone Community Church, uma igreja evangélica em Simi Valley, Califórnia, fundada por Chan em 1994. Ele também fundou a Eternity Bible College em 2004 e serviu como seu primeiro chancellor até 2010. Mas a história dele, um breve resumo de como ele se converteu e tudo mais, eu vou deixar ao lado, vou deixar daqui a pouquinho para que você possa assistir, bem curtinho. Eu peguei um pouquinho do podcast que ele gravou, com o pessoal do Jesuscopy. E aí eu vou pegar esse trechinho para que você possa entender mais ou menos. Caso você se interesse, vou deixar aqui embaixo os livros que ele vende. E também vou deixar o podcast que ele participou, que esse daí é só um trecho do podcast. Caso você se interesse, queira conhecer mais sobre a vida, a história dele e sobre o testemunho dele, vou deixar aqui embaixo. É um prazer vocês estarem aqui. Vejo vocês no meu próximo vídeo. Até lá, tchau pessoal. Espero que gostem.
So, just to people who are knowing you now here and don't know your story, how was your encounter with the Lord?
Wow. I mean, I feel like I keep having encounters with the Lord. I feel like the Lord has been with me even at a young age when I didn't know that much about him. So my mother died when she gave birth to me. And so then my dad didn't want me, so he was giving me up for adoption. And my grandmother actually took me away from him, to Hong Kong. But then she got too old and sent me back when I was like 5. And
so you lived there for 5 years?
Yes. And then my dad was remarried, already had another child, had my older brother, older sister. And then my stepmother died in a car accident when I was around 7. My dad got married again. Then he died when I was 12 of cancer. And then I was in high school when some friends invited me to their youth group. And there the youth pastor really explained the Bible in a way that I never heard it before. I knew of the Bible. I would say that I believed in God, but I don't feel like I had a real personal relationship with him until those days. And so it's one of those, some people have dramatic testimony, I was on drugs and I saw Jesus. And mine was like this gradual journey where he kept teaching me more about
just
him.
One day?
No, I wish I could point to one day, but it keeps just growing. And but I don't want to complain because I love my life. I have loved the whole journey the Lord has taken me on.
And what was the importance of this, deaths that happened in your story?
Huge. Like
Why?
my wife will say, she says to me that you think about eternity and death more than anyone I know.
Really?
And you always keep our family focused on eternity. And I think, well, that's all I could hold on to as a child, because I knew that life ends any second.
Wow.
And so I'm always thinking, okay, if this podcast is the last thing I do, am I thinking about his glory right now? Am I thinking about all the people that are listening? Am I loving them right now and saying what will glorify God and hopefully cause them to have a more, just a greater passion for him and eternal things, because our life ends so quickly. And as a pastor, I see it all the time. because life just ends. And when you shepherd more people, you see more what we call tragedies or surprises or accidents, when really, I mean, death is a very sure thing. There's no guarantee I will live through this podcast. And I try to think that way, live that way, because it keeps my life focused.
Yeah.
And that's what Scripture tells us to do, is to not focus on the things you can see, because everything you can see is temporary.
Yeah.
But the things that are unseen are the things that are forever.